Hi again. I promised you in a previous video that I'd talk a little bit about how to manage our emotions. So just to remind ourselves why this is so vital, the second element of the E+R=O formula, the response, is composed of 3 steps. The first is the thinking response, which creates the feeling response, the emotion, which produces our actions. We've already talked a little bit about how very useful it is to be able to consciously choose thoughts that will serve us. These might be compassionate, non-judgmental, motivational, or curiosity-fueled thoughts that will help our minds to create elevated emotions, since an emotion is the body's response to a thought. Oftentimes, though, this just seems impossible. When the event strikes, the spontaneous, unconscious thoughts just come flooding into our minds, unbidden and unhelpful, and creating swirling, powerful emotions that are equally unhelpful. So how can we prevent these emotions from driving us into behaviours that are going to produce damaging outcomes in this event, and consequently probably producing unhelpful events in our lives? Well, one way is to breathe consciously. Now, this isn't news to anyone these days. In fact, basically putting our attention onto anything we do unconsciously is going to be helpful. And breathing comes top of the list of the things that we do unconsciously. So simply being aware of our breath, watching our breath, is calming in itself. And if we're breathing deeply from our abdomen, that's even more helpful. So by breathing deeply from our abdomen, this is what I mean. You can try it with me now. Place one hand on your tummy and one hand on your chest. And breathe in such a way that the lower hand, the one on your tummy, moves outwards. And the top hand will move a little bit also, otherwise you might get a little bit lightheaded. But just breathing like this, so that your tummy is going in and out, a bit like a baby when they're sleeping, the tummies go up and down, for about 10 breaths, is going to calm you down and enable you to plan the outcome in the E+R=O formula and decide on what is the most helpful action to take. In the next video, I'll show you another technique for managing our emotions.